What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Low-Key, and I'm back with another video. So I got my hair done a while back by my favorite stylist, Poppy Styles, and I just wanted to come on here and show you guys how he did it. It was a very much slayed two low ponytails with a side swoop. It was giving everything. Yes, Lord, it was giving. So we started out with freshly washed and blow-dried hair, and then he just went through and kind of straightened my hair a little bit more, especially in the back areas, to make sure that it was sleek enough to be slicked down. So after we was all pressed and distressed, honey, he went in with some styling gel and some Got2b glue free spray to start sleeking down where my ponytails was gonna be. Cause you know, we had to get it nice and sleeky deaky, okay? Cause my hair likes to bounce back. A really good tip to make sure your hair gets nice and sleek is to complete this process in sections. He started from the back of my head and then did the middle and then went on to slick the front. So if you have unruly hair, make sure that you go in sections, take your time, don't try to rush the process. So for the frontal application, he did do the ball cap method, and this freaking weirdo put the whole thing over my face. Like, he is so extra. I definitely had to go and do a little TikTok because this was just so funny, bro. So to melt the ball cap down, we just used the Got2b glue free spray method and just kept layering it and blow drying it until it felt nice and secure. So here's the tricky part. When you're doing a frontal for a ponytail style, you do have to cut the back of the ball cap because you don't want to see it where your ponytails are going to be. So we decided to go ahead and sew on either side by my ear. Just sew the ball cap down. He didn't do a braid or anything. He was sewing directly onto my hair, but just making sure that it's very lightly put in, like don't pull too tight, just lightly add some threads in there so that the cap doesn't move and you can cut the back of it off. off. I cannot remember where I got this frontal from for the life of me. Like, I do remember that it was a HD lace frontal because it was my first time trying one, but I really don't want to credit the wrong company because this frontal was bomb.com, and I want to make sure I give credit to the right company that it was from. So I'm going to do some research, look in my email, and try to see if I can figure it out, and I will put it in my description box below if I figure it out. But yeah, y'all, this frontal was amazing. First time doing some HD lace, and I really loved it. I just want to make sure the right company gets their credit, okay? So here, what he is doing is just customizing the frontal to fit around my ears because it is pretty big on my head. So we're just gonna cut off the parts of the frontal that we actually don't need, and make sure that it fits my head perfectly. Now that everything is customized and looking good, he's just gonna go ahead and secure the back of the frontal just straight across using a needle and thread, the same method we used to secure the cap in the first place. It's okay that you don't have an anchor braid right there. Just make sure when you're sewing that you're not pulling too hard or anything. I'm gonna be posting a takedown video of how I took out this style, and I'll show you guys how my hair was not pulled out, it wasn't affected, it wasn't any extra tension or anything from styling it this way. So now we're just gonna go in with some bowl hold and melt that baby down. Like, are y'all seeing this? Like, That baby was melty. Like, she was melted. She was giving scalp. She was giving, I grew this on my own. She was giving, I came out the womb bold and beautiful, honey. Like, period. I cannot lie. This frontal was so good. I really hope that I could figure out where I got it from, because I would love for you guys to be able to go get it and make sure y'all looking just as late and slate as this, honey, period. So now he's just gonna go in and start removing the rest of that cap. How I said earlier, you don't want to leave that cap on there, because you know it defeats the whole purpose of the style. Like, you just gotta have a ponytail, sis, just a ponytail. So after that, he's just gonna start parting the frontal and making it match up with my natural part, as well as trying to sleek the frontal hair into my hair. Now, the color and the texture was a little bit off, as you can see, so I would recommend maybe dyeing the frontal to match your hair perfectly, so that it's not lighter than your hair. And then also you could use more of a kinky straight texture, so that the frontal isn't silkier than your natural hair, because y'all, my hair wasn't getting no silkier than that, honey. Like, that was just what it was gonna be. But overall, I feel like it still looked good. You still couldn't tell unless you looked real close. Now, y'all, get into how he finna slick these edges, bro. Like, these baby hairs was on point, okay? I like a natural baby hair look. I don't like doing the absolute most. Like, I can't deal with it. But definitely some nice slicked back swoops. I fuck with it. Like, that's how I wear my natural hair when I slick it. So I like my frontals to match how I would naturally do my hair. And I really love the way he pulled off this look. So now it's time for the ponytails. So all he did was he braided the hair first, as you saw in the last clip, and then he started taking the bundles and from the base of the braid just started wrapping it around, and he was putting a few stitches in it as he went just to make sure that it was nice and secure. I got the bundles from the beauty supply store, like literally just some like $15 synthetic hair bundles in the inches. I believe it was 36 inches. It was pretty long, because I wanted my ponytails long to the thong and all that. So yeah, the hair was synthetic, so it did have to be brushed every day, you know, but I needed this hairstyle for a photo shoot. So if you wanted to wear this hairstyle for something longer, or like maybe a trip or event or something, I would definitely recommend actually buying some virgin hair bundles so that you don't have to worry about the synthetic. You know how synthetic be. It be doing the most. So to hide the weft at the top of the ponytail, he just took a piece out of the ponytail and sprayed it with some Got2b, and then started wrapping it around the base of it. This is gonna give that nice, sleek, seamless ponytail look. And yeah, I really loved how it just kind of brought all of the whole style together. Last but not least, all we had to do was get that side swooping, honey. He just used the same gel and Got2b spray along with a brush just to slick that part down and wrap the end around the ponytail. But other than that, that is the complete style. I hope you guys enjoy watching this. I'll definitely make more content like this if this is what you guys want to see, because I love hair and beauty and all things like that. But yeah, till next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Alright. Very much yin yang. Very much swim. And look at the undercut. Seamless. But down. Look at, oh, it's a little off. It's alright though. I'm gonna see that.